Hey family, greetings and welcome to another one of my stories. And as you know, stories are fiction, fictions, well, that's a pile of lies. So, I'm getting ready to tell you a whole lot of lies, right? Alrighty. So today's date is the 30th of September 2022. And right now, all kind of crazy stuff's happening in the world, right? Yeah, Ukraine and excitement over there, and the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2, sabotage, no more oil are flowing to this winter to you. Alright, especially if you're in Europe, Germany, and those places. I don't know. I'm not sure where you're gonna get your oil from. Alright, and then what's happening? Well, you find that Putin will say, yo, man, these five set of folks decided that they want us to be, they want to be a part of us, right? So from now on, guess what? They're a part of us. All right, great big signing ceremony. Hey. And then the other guy, what's his name, from the actor from Ukraine? Soon, he and a couple of his big guys, man, they set up a signing ceremony of their own. Three of them, and they go bang, 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 and they sign something and say, this is our application to join the NATO. So, things are crazy, but guess what? You're going to die! You're going to die! Yes, you're going to die! You're going to die! And you didn't even know it. You forgot, didn't you? Alright, so that's one sure thing, right? We are all, from the day we were born, we went on a path of surety, a sure path to physical decease, right? So, that's something we guarantee, that's something we knew about from the very first breath we took. So tell me something, why is it that is our biggest fear? Yeah, we fear we're gonna die. And somebody else might say, yo, it's not about dying, man, but it's how you're dying. These guys gonna blow us up with nuclear bomb. So what's the difference between being blown up with a nuclear bomb and being shot straight in your forehead and dropping down? What's the difference? You're dead, right? Well, it's your physical structure is dead. But if you watch a video I posted 2 or 3 videos back, I explained that I went through a spiritual moment where, the nuclear bomb exploded and threw me out of my chest, but still I wasn't dead. Yeah, I experienced that in a vision. So, all these things, all these different ways of dying that we fear. you know, we fear dying this way or that way or that way, or is it that we fear dying, death itself, right? And if we fear death itself, what's the point of fearing death? Because it's a sure and certain thing. Yeah? So all this warring and all this mongering and all this stuff that's going on, and the odds are that the stuff that we fear will never ever happen. Just like this crazy war that they're telling you that they're starting. Odds are it will never happen. And the thing is, if it does happen, and if life is as they say it is, where when you die, then, that's it and nothing else and you don't know anything, then if that's the case, then it don't matter anyway, because if that nuclear bomb comes on the top of your head, bang, you're out and you're gone and there is no more knowledge of nothing. So, and if it's the way that I conceive that it is, then it will drop on your body will be turn vaporized to ashes, and you will stand free from all that. Yeah, unaffected by that. Alrighty? So, however, it doesn't mean that you ain't gonna freeze your ass off this winter. So I suggest you decide to be creative with the powers that you were given. For instance, I was in the bushes today and I was thinking, if I was to do something like this, no matter what the temperature outside, my body remains at constant temperature. My body temperature remains constant. My body temperature remains constant. And if I was to do some EFT tapping, like that, I've convinced myself that I should be able to make it through. Otherwise, get a whole lot of grass, folks. A whole lot of grass. Get a whole lot of grass and put it in a steel drum or something like that, and allow that sucker to stay there and get hot. Right? And then congregate around your steel drum. But you know what? I was telling you guys to go out and get some extra color gas and gas bottles and all water and all kind of stuff. I've been telling you that stuff. Get some iodine tablets. It's good for you. Apart from that, drop the fear. Yeah? If you are prepared to drop the fear, then we can go through this, and these stuff that those guys are setting up for our demise, our politicians and all those. Yeah, these games that they're playing, if we're prepared to drop the fear, then, my friends, all of their little trickeries will collapse. Just like that. Collapse. Yeah? Bank of England has closed down and all kind of shit. All that kind of stuff will collapse because we, as human beings, give their concepts life by breathing our energy into it. I wonder if you see what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like the money thing. Yeah, the loan thing, when they lend you some money to get your mortgage, they didn't have the money in the first place. It's you who signed the document that brought that money into existence. So it's the same thing with their little trickeries. They say what they want to do or what they're going to do. But if you don't breathe fear into it, then, it's non-existent. Yeah? So, seek peace in yourself. And at the same time, you don't just sit down in a corner and say, I'm not going to go out and get myself any provisions or so because, I'm just, like, some people think God's going to come from out of the skies and save me and shit like that. You understand? He gave you the energy, they gave you the energy, it gave you the energy, the will, the power to go out and manifest things for yourself. So you need to go out there and make sure you got your food and your provision, and there's a storm brewing, folks. And so you better go and batten down the hatches and prepare yourself for life. And after all this stuff, then we're going to have some beautiful times. Yeah, we're going to go through, they say, 1,000 years of peace. Well, I'm thinking, why just 1,000 years of peace? Let's go all the way and have peace all the way forward to Source Creator, yeah? So we're going to go to at least 1,000 years of peace, and we're going to show respect and love and harmony for one another, and we're going to put some seeds in the soil and grow them. And all you young ladies and young men out there, try not to mix your juices with those who've taken the juke jab, because unfortunately you will be sterile if you do that, yeah? And we need you guys going through to rebuild this next generation, right? So, be good to one another, send balance to yourself, yeah? And you can do EFTM completely balanced. My energies are completely balanced. My energies are completely balanced. I'm balanced. Thank you. Peace and love and harmony. Balance.